maybe not.
Maybe not, because she's a Capricorn, he's a Scorpio. But I'm just saying, you know, Capricorns don't waste no time getting rid of no nigga. That's all I'm saying. Be careful.
It's Leo. She's a Leo.
Oh shit, she
But
is a Leo.
hey guys, how you guys doing? Pluto into Aquarius. We gonna get started to the video. Vishka live. You know, I'm gonna take my time with this video because Pluto and Aquarius is just very huge. I'm smoking too, guys. So just take your time on here. So I'm gonna I have these two apps. If you guys want to download, shout out to these two apps. I might have messed around and give it these two apps a shout out on my last video of Pluto, Saturn and Pisces, but Pluto and Aquarius. I'm gonna give my shout outs to for using this information. And it's time passages. You gotta have your time. You gotta have your date of birth, etc., etc., your location, and of course astro future. And you gotta have that same things too. So let's talk a little bit about the meaning of both signs of, or just the meaning of the planet and the sign. So, what does Pluto represents? Of course, Pluto is related to Scorpio. It is the signification of it's the significant ruler of Hades, of course, the planet of death, rebirth, and transformation. Also, too, it's the planet of taxes. It's the planet of debt. It's the planet of literal death and after death situations and anything encountering that. It's your signification of this too. It's your partner's finances. Uh, Pluto is a lot of things. Pluto is the is just it's just all those significations and more. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you and summarize what is the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius is, of course, a sign of association, of course, groups, organizations, anything of high stature, and of course, power. So, also this sign is associated with siblings. It's associated with a lot of things. Siblings, organization groups, specifically your siblings, your eldest, and of course the most important thing that Aquarius represents is of course time, and not just any type of timing. Is more so futuristic timing. Anything dealing with the future, Aquarius is the sign of that. So when these two planets get together, or when these two divinities get together, what does it mean? So Pluto is as a natural square off, uh, is a natural square off with Aquarius, meaning a square off is just basically just meaning tension, basically just meaning severe change, severe differences. Just square off is two energies that have the whole two opposite counterparts of power. Okay, it's not anything good or bad, but a square off just means a basic immediate change, immediate action towards whatever sign naturally square off. And the feats of this is that it has to be four signs apart. Example, Aries and Cancer square off. Cancer and Libra square off. Libra and Capricorn square off. Capricorn and of course Aries square off. These what that means is all these signs that I just named, they have a natural signification of the direction of energy that these signs represents. You get to each sign and they have different energies as far as what direction in life and path that they will take, no matter what type of circumstances that either sign are in. And so when Pluto gets in Aquarius, it has that natural ability to demand things in an instant. Because of Pluto, of course, the reaction of Pluto is immediacy, aftermath. Pluto is a significator of aftermath, things that has happened right after something is finished. Okay, so I'm gonna read off what my time passage says, and basically just give off uh, not my words, but more so of more solitude of the more meaning of Pluto and Aquarius. So Pluto is the planet of transformation, regeneration, and power, and spans anywhere from 12 to 32 years in each sign. With Pluto in Aquarius, there will be significant changes in humanity that began with sudden endings. The level of progress that is possible now is extraordinary, since the planet of power is combined in the sign of revolution. Social reform will have a personal effects that are empowering. Okay, so this is a good summarization from, of course, shout out to Time Passages. This is Time Passages. You guys can download this on your phone, your computer, whatever you want to, wherever you want to download this. This helps me a lot as far as reading. But basically, what this means is higher power, higher stature, things that are brought upon that is like swept underneath the dirt. With Pluto and Aquarius, it forces that inbound of bringing things that truly matters to the surface. It doesn't sugarcoat. It doesn't like to sugarcoat. It doesn't like to play around with people, play around with things. It likes having that crazy sporadic energy of just letting full throttle go of whatever people feel, or the environment, or just political power feels at this current moment of time. Whether it's good or, of course, bad. Pluto and Aquarius, it just wants it wants transformation to government affiliates. So what I'm trying to say, as far as what Time Passages have already said, it has Aquarius has that power of revolution, meaning groups, gangs, or organizations. No matter more than basically meaning more than one person that agree with a certain societal of what's going on with life. This brings out this Scorpio and Aquarius energy brings out more authoritative action towards people who have a higher role to play in today's world's society. And even if it's not, it could be, again, Aquarius is the sign of humanitarian. It just wants what's right for everybody. That's what it's trying to say. It just literally want what's right, even if other groups or people that is close don't agree with it. And nothing's wrong with that. Every group or every organization or power has something to say that is important. That's what the message is with this type of placement. But with this type of placement, it brings sacrifices that Aquarius or Scorpion or Pluto, I would say Pluto, and of course Uranus wants immediate. Like Uranus can wait. Uranus can predict. With Scorpion adding to that, it can no longer hold on to that energy. It doesn't want to. So, me and my lady was ironic. This is what I was thinking about starting off. So, me and my lady was talking about, of course, the government and the government officials and how, for example, woman's woman's pregnancy. Like, she was basically summarizing, of course, like how that's too much of. Or I was agreeing with this point too of what I was thinking too of like how the government officials have that power to say, hey, women cannot have abortions. And while I agree in a sense of that, I she brought up and I agree with her that my lady she brought up that hey, women can get raped, women can, excuse my language, woman can get anything can happen sexually bad to a woman or that that is that bad to where it's like okay that shouldn't ever happen. And with that type of statement it comes why it's so powerful is because it comes from a woman in the sense of like controlling a woman's body, controlling the birth of a soul. More so this Pluto and Aquarius is like controlling one's of a soul is like okay yeah but no. So you don't know you it's the type of law to where Pluto Aquarius it represents children. It represents children too, because this opposite lord is Leo, and Leo represents really children, really children. But it's more so the detriment of the determination in Aquarius to where it becomes for children or just the mindset becomes more so illogical. It more so dams down. It's not to say it is weakened, but yes, when the opposite lords get get together with the type of energy, it's to say the opposite thinking. That's what it basically is. It's more so the opposite of an individuality because you don't understand the opposite part of the opposite sign. Like opposite signs are supposed to be weak, but they can be strong in a sense if the opposite sign agrees to the connection of that energy. If not, then you have situations like this to where the government is saying, hey, woman cannot do this. And it comes and trust me, I could go on and it could get more deeper into context, but hey, that is a wrong decision for the simple fact of certain things involving a person and of course a person's natural thinking of what they think should happen to themselves. You get what I'm saying? I just think it starts off with Aquarius. Aquarius represents children, more so the future for the children. You get what I'm saying? So you don't know what type of chaos you unlock when you have that type of power type of situation happen when it's been going on for years, for years, for years. So this type of Pluto and Aquarius will make the government officials spark some type of a new revolution for their own citizens. It will spark some incline to happen, whether it's good or bad for the society. And right now, in my opinion, it's not to say, but again, it comes to that stature of point of like we the people have to, pop in and give our more thoughts to this type of situation when it comes to government officials um, controlling this type of situation. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and break. So don't get me wrong. Pluto is power too. but Pluto is damn power, and damn is the power of Hellenistic, to where um it doesn't it doesn't matter for it doesn't matter what type of sacrifice it will make in this type of sign. Like, it might have super feelings in this sign as far as Pluto and Aquarius, but as far as the point of view of the Aquarius nature and the Pluto nature, it will do the damn to get a new evolution of wave point, a new revolution of new society rules. It doesn't it's as crazy as it seems. Um, Pluto and Aquarius take sacrifices for a more so stronger extent to point across. So what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to these two signs, and the government being, of course, like an Aquarius or a Capricorn, to where they're like a planned organization, it's like it comes to like that type of source of power for themselves. Like, okay, we have something in mind that people do not know, in the sense of what we're trying to do with this type of plan. While for again, I'm not against neither thing, because I don't have. And when it comes to this right here, as far as what I'm talking about, it goes more deep in context. I'm just saying, as far as having that Pluto there with anybody in that chart, it makes it more stronger to react upon, because of to showcase the power that one has. And like I said, I think everybody should have their point of view as far as what they really want to do, because there is type of situations to where it's not a good situation, and there could have been something inhibited to prevent such things. So I want to kind of move on. So Pluto in Aquarius, when it gets to, of course, like when it gets to large organizations, it starts to like, I want to add on to, it starts to transform things. When you do subtle things as a whole, as a group, as an organization, it starts to semi change the whole perimeter, as far as all in one and one for all, as far as thinking. You start to naturally want to have more power, naturally think different. So, like the ending right here, right? So it says at the end, social reform, right? When it comes to socialization, and not just government officials to gain the power, we the people, we the citizens, gain more power to sporadically demand more as a whole, as a group, as affiliates, as far as jobs, people, the underdogs, the people. So Aquarius is the humanitarian type of sign, to where it's not, they're not for themselves, they're more so for the people, they're more so for who is their environment, as far as what group or organization they agree with. So when Pluto get here, we the people that power in our type of situation, we demand more change, we demand more things, we demand more logical reason. In this type of situation, it can cause a social war, socialization war, to where pick your side of team, even for the people that are solo. For example, people like couples, like people like your partner, people you're married to, people you have like deep connections with, maybe want to become in deep, like they want to become more in deeper connection with you or whatever it is, to become more powerful in a sense, to reclaim some type of power in a sense, to have some type of society, I would say society, freedom, because that's what it all is when it comes to Pluto and Aquarius. It needs that strength to hold its freedom. Without freedom, it doesn't have its direction. Okay. Sorry, she's on the phone. I'm listening. So, with Pluto being in an Aquarius, right? You have it to where it gets stuck in this sign, and you might not even like where you're at in a sense of like organization or grouping or society. Like people are like, with this flare up in this sign, people will not accept the society regulations as far as rules. Aquarius, yes, Aquarius does have that Saturn to where it can hold on to whatever it is. Like they can hold on to whatever it is they long on about as far as where they want to be placed inside their own society, but it comes to that Pluto nature to where if it's not all the way right or if it's not all the way fair, then it becomes to where something has to happen immediately, because water and air is a complete opposite, but one and the same but sometimes one and the same when it comes to the flow they want, you know. Water is deep, and air is constant. So when you get that constant nature, when you get that constant nature, it becomes, when you get that constant nature and the deepness with it, it becomes in the sense of, again, free obsession. And what do I mean by free obsession when it comes to these two signs? It becomes to where, damn the rules, damn the reasons, damn what's stopping me, damn this, damn that, I don't care about this, I don't care about that. It's more so what is really right. And why can't I have it? Why can't I get this? Why can't I obtain that? It's because of this high power, because the rules said no, or this, it doesn't, Saturn doesn't want to hold on to that we've been doing this for years energy. Saturn gets pissed. Saturn ropes get released off of these two signs. It's like, no, I want whatever I want now. F the future, F the nose, F the reason why, F this and this and that. You get to those groups, or you get, not even groups, you get to those people of that have that super idealistic of like, I want more, then these two signs will demand it. It will shatter the reflections of the world, of being alive or conscious. It will shatter the rhythm. It will shatter the 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 unfairness, the bad. With Pluto and Aquarius, it tries to kill the boundaries. I said it. It tries to make boundaries not to. It tries to kill the boundaries to make a boundary more smaller in a sense of other small boundaries. Make more small boundaries instead of having a large one towards people or groups or social reforms, of course, like it says in time passages. But it doesn't like having that small rubber band effect where you could fit it on the finger. To it wants it wants to still be a rubber band but have a cut to where you could tie the rubber band. You could release it if you want. It's not to where the rubber band is just stuck. It don't want to do that. Aquarius doesn't want to do that. Neither does Scorpio. These two signs, they want what they want, and they want what's true. They want the realness. They don't want the fakeness. So when it comes to these two signs, it becomes as in one of like, even if I'm wrong, the rights is right. You could be wrong. You could be wrong in front of millions. You could be wrong in front of millions, but right in front of one. If that one has more power than that million, why the hell does it matter? So with Pluto and Aquarius, it tries to go into detail of complicity of where is the head leader, where is the boss, where is the person who's on top of the person, of who's on top of that person, of that person who's on top of that person, of that person who's on top of that other person. So where are they at? Because we can't see them. Aquarius and Pluto have that intellectual to know, no, this is the wrong energy. We need to bring out something else. It doesn't want the hidden to be hidden anymore. It wants the hidden to come out, no matter age, no matter sex, no matter big, no matter small, no matter ugly, no matter rich, no matter poor. It wants the secrets of literal power and complexity to come out and show in society. It doesn't like the hiddenness from here. And neither does groups. Society is starting to decrease. Society will start to not decrease, but loosen up as Pluto goes into Aquarius later on in each year. Society, we the people, this is not this is just predictions, by the way. I don't want anything to happen to my channel. With society norms, the norms of society will try to they will slowly start to take the exchange, and what is the word I'm trying to pop out? Untie, I would say. Untie the guidelines of the authorities, of the people who is in power, of any stores or anything that is dealing with power. It will try to unravel that. Pluto doesn't like that secretness that your boss has, and he's been firing people off of one thing, and people don't know that. Pluto will pull that out of the deepness of each job or each thing, that whatever malicious intent that you have, because Pluto is malicious. Pluto is very malicious, and Aquarius is not. Aquarius is only malicious only in a way to where it has to get there. But when it comes to Pluto and Aquarius, it has to bring out that malicious intent out of people who is very powerful, people who don't have the right pedigree of the right society norms. What does society agree with? That's what Pluto wants. That's what Pluto and Aquarius will come and reenact. It will come to the extent of, okay, everybody wants realistic, okay, to where the internet or anything, it's alive. Anything will reach its death, but with Aquarius become reborn again in a different alive spirit, a more external, because Aquarius is a masculine sign, Pluto is a feminine sign. But with that being said, it will bring out that submissive side is going to be more pushed away towards inside anybody, people, or just the natural authoritative figures. The submissive side, Pluto is very submissive, but it's very it's not submissive for no reason. Pluto is very submissive for its own gains. Pluto wants to make itself stronger. Whether it's good or bad with Pluto, it could be bad and submissive, and it could be good submissive. But Pluto is a natural feminine sign. So with that being said, it has that Mars energy to where it has a lot of hidden masculinity. So with that being said, with Pluto Aquarius being in Pluto, it will bring out that submissive side of Pluto and make it more masculine. It will make it more of feisty, more agitated, more aggravated, more pissed off. It becomes sporadic to where it is uncontrolled. Sometimes Pluto can become delayed with things, and Aquarius can too. Because Pluto is a sign of pending, things that hasn't went through. You ever see your bank statement and it's like, okay, it's still pending? That's Pluto. It hasn't been released. But when it's been released, you can use that power. You can use that finance. With Aquarius, the pending is why. The pending is why is it pending? It's not no more. Pluto and Aquarius, it ties into the deepness of things that isn't right. Why is people paying? You know how you pay something and then your money doesn't get paid immediately back. Pluto and Aquarius specifically has that energy of like, no, they get their money right back. No need to hold on to it. There's proof right there. Give it back. But Pluto's like that too. In certain signs, it doesn't allow that type of relief like Aquarius does. Aquarius is the sign of relief, fairness. So coming into this sign, it feels like a breath of fresh air. That's what society wants. No matter the United States, no matter where you at, these other countries, it wants the society, the citizens have a high state of mind to where damn the authoritative figures, we damn near all the people is damn near authoritative. All the people are some near powerful in a way too. It's not just this and that. It's not, and that's what me and my, also too, referencing back. That's what me and my lady. It's not just how's it just a group or organization. How is it just them telling millions? No, every million, every family, every generation has their own power. So Pluto and Aquarius brings out that family power of like exposing of like how strong we are. So if you have strength, you're going to be with Pluto and going to be it's not going to be set aside. It's going to be exerted out and reacted in a way of how your chart is. Pluto and Aquarius is in. So I want to reference time passages because it says the level of progress that is possible not now is extraordinary since the planet of power is combined in the sign of revolution. So again, it becomes to where in this day, like there's going to be some like Malcolm X type of things going on, some MLK things going on, because what is Aquarius is I'm naming things in the past, right? Which is Saturn. Saturn is Capricorn. Saturn represents your past. But what is Aquarius? Aquarius is your future of the time. Aquarius, Saturn is, it hones a Capricorn and Aquarius. Capricorn is the past, meaning the past can mean millions of things. The past can mean millions. You could have learned things in the past. That's a simple line right there. But what you're going to learn in the future is you can agree with me on this. What you're going to learn in the future is way different from what you're going to learn in the past, right? So what Saturn is, it has that strength of keeping whatever the design is of the past more so strong, because that's the way individuals are just not individuals. That's how everything always been, because the past it has that cadency to gain routine. What is the past? The past is routine. When you're in the past, you're not only doing the things of the past, it's just your natural routine of regulation. The things that same Walmart that's been there for 30 years somewhere down the street. What is that? It's the past. Not because it's old too. It's because that's how long it's been alive. What is the future? The future is still time, but it's a not knowing of what your natural routine is in the everyday of life. So every day is the future. So with Pluto, with Saturn being the level the time significator, it wants to change every day. Pluto, it wants to make every day count more so, make it more important, make it more highlighted, more so of the future. So every day is going to be more so closer to a new evolution, more so than a revolution, because revolution is more so, it's the past, but revolution is the future too, more so the good side of the past, the reflections of how can we fix this. That's what Pluto wants to do in Aquarius. Aquarius is the same thing as Capricorn, except for it's the more so the thought out version, the I meant to do this in a good way version of Capricorn. So whatever the authorities is doing in a negative negative way, if they are trying to do that, I'm insinuating, it's with Pluto and Aquarius, is not going to allow that to be more so secret, because Pluto is your secrets. It's going to more so your secrets is going to more so start pouring out. It's going to make organizations are going to be more so blind with power because of the power. Both of these signs are powerful, but it's the control nature of Scorpio and Aquarius that will help whoever it is that is with that. If you do not have full-on control, just like your group, whoever it is, if you guys aren't doing the downright things, you guys are going to be inflamed with not caring about what you guys are doing negative. It's more Pluto will enforce whatever the lies is to come out and just be shown to the people or shown to society. And the society is going to be professionals as far as having their own opinion and state of mind of what it really means to be in power. It will take away that power and empower themselves if the right group or if the right people are not doing it in society norms. Every day it becomes closer. Okay. When you how long it's been? My dumbass stopped my timer. I'm probably going to spend a couple more minutes on here. I stopped my timer. I got too deep in it. I'm going to spend a couple more minutes and then I'm out. So, when you get to the, like, Pluto is lazy. And not in a bad way, but Pluto likes to know everything. Because Pluto, what is death? Death is connected. Death is alive too. That's what people fail to realize with Pluto. Pluto is alive, but he's not, or she's not. Whatever she is or he is, Pluto's not. Pluto is dead, like right now. It's been dead since it's been alive, but it's alive too. It has that capacity. It has that capacity to be alive when it's dead and be dead when it's alive. So with Aquarius doing that, pulling that energy with time, you're going to more so see that in life. I was even seeing the other day of like I'm starting to see more hyperbolic chambers. And I know that's going to sound crazy, but that's with people of power, like people that is like, and again, government, I keep mentioning them because that's damn near almost as far as alive and consciousness, that's relevant power right there. But with that being said, like if you have that type of ability or power, you're gonna have that type of nature to pull things that shouldn't be pulled with this type. Meaning to say, alive or dead or alive. Society will unravel that question mark of trying to get in too deep with death. The power, I'm gonna just say the power will try to do the impossible. So hyperbolic time chambers, you will see that more so in the future. That's what I'm getting at with Pluto and Aquarius. The society will try to inhibit certain things that is right. Sexuality too. I'm not going to go too far in that because, again, I don't want anything to happen to the channel. But sexuality is Pluto. Pluto is what type of sex. like, you agree, anything when it comes to it, don't matter what it is. If it's the topic of sex, Pluto is that. It don't matter if it's person, not person, whatever it is. Anything dealing with that type of nature that's Pluto. Aquarius, it likes that exposing. It likes to be exposed because the sun isn't there. When the sun is there, you can't see because the opposite sign is Leo. But when the sun is not there, you can see more sometimes. The darkness, you can sometimes see more because the light doesn't blind you. Sometimes the outside light blinds people, but nobody knows the inside. What's inside of there? With Aquarius, you have, with Saturn being Aquarius home leader, you have that type of build to where when Pluto gets there, it tries to get in deep with the sun. It tries to go more deeper into whatever you see on a day-to-day as far as life. It has an energy to change sporadically off of anything that is wrong. And really, solitude mean that because of that type of nature. It doesn't try to hone. Aquarius doesn't want to hone the impossibilities that Saturn has. Saturn has that sit down energy to where you will be learning the same thing for 20 years, the same type of mission for 20 years. But Pluto, Aquarius, when it gets to Aquarius, and then also Pluto including that, it doesn't want that anymore. It tries for more external type of time and energy. It's more so forced out. The deepness of the sun, the deepness of every sign is more so changed, more so forced out to become more so different to whatever they prepare their own society norms is. Your energy of being different is more exhilarated to pop out. It's not bad because you can't resist it. It's the truth. Resisting change in this type of transit is like literally dying. That's what I'm comparing to. It's literally dying. You have to hone that ability of Pluto. It's the exchange. It represents exchange. Aquarius represents the Saturn as far as time and time again, the repetition of what you've been doing time and time again. Aquarius changed it up. It has that mentality of Saturn allows that for Aquarius, not for Capricorn. F you Capricorn. I'm just kidding. But it has that type of ability, and Saturn wants to allow Aquarius that type of ability to force your routine to go different. It wants it to be sporadic. It wants you to be like try something new, dare you, and it wants you to gain confidence. You gain that. Pluto and Aquarius gains confidence with doing different things, being unorthodox, being weird. It has that type of, it loves that type of nature. It likes doing weird things. Let's see if it works one time. Weird. You know what I mean? That type of energy that Pluto brings out in Aquarius. It gets more upset when Saturn, regular Saturn as far as the past, doesn't allow that. That's what Saturn would do. It will enclose. It will try to enclose that, but that Pluto in Aquarius is so strong, it forces it to not love, to not dare test that. So even though these people that are over us, authorities, they're going into a frenzy because of that consistent change in the people. The people, we change our day. I go on the internet every damn day. I see a different thought, different idea, different caliber of people, different mindset, different business idea, different. I could keep going on from how different every individual is, and that's the love of Pluto and Aquarius. That's what Pluto and Aquarius will enhance as time goes on. It loves that. Saturn might not like it because it's used to the pattern, the same old things for years, the same old car from 2000. You've been having, and it got 300,000 miles on it. It's time to change. I ain't preaching. I'm just. But it wants that new car. It wants that. Why not have the new car? Whatever it is, it's a material thing. Go ahead and buy it. Like, I ain't shit. This shit ain't shit. So Pluto and Aquarius will make things that isn't so important, the things that the society as a whole think that is important, that is really like not a good thing, that is stupid. It will make it to where it will try to kill it, like murder it with intent, because it doesn't give freedom to the people. It doesn't give freedom at all. It doesn't have a good restriction. See, Saturn, it loves restricting you. It loves taking away everything that is good for you to make you better, though. That's the only reason why Saturn does that. But where Aquarius is the co-parent of Saturn, it doesn't care. It doesn't care anymore. It breaks that pattern. It wants to break that pattern of the same shit you and I or anybody else has been doing for years. It becomes too sporadic with Pluto. Too unpredictable. That's what it is too. Unpredictability. Whatever how you pronounce it. That's it for Pluto and Aquarius though. Peace out. I love you guys. Vishka Live. Tune into some of my readings. I think I explained a little bit of like a good analysis of like how and what the effects of Pluto and Aquarius is. Who knows if y'all want part 2, or I just might. I don't care honestly what y'all want, but I might make part 2 too. Anyways, but tune into that as we get more so in the future. Peace out. Vishka Life.